I'm Rob Hawkins from Car Mechanics Magazine. I'm here with Mark Shipman from AES near York. Mark helps us with a lot of features in the magazine, the electronic diagnostics and the service bay features and even the project cars. But today I want to look at a product in particular, something called a battery tester from Topdon. I want to see what it does, whether it's any use to us as well, and also whether or not, when it comes to testing a battery, I must admit when I'm doing this, I'll just get a multimeter out, for example, and check the voltage accordingly. And as you can see on here, this battery is reading 12.34 volts. So my way of thinking, it's almost okay. It's not too bad. But Mark, if I was using a multimeter, is that enough?
Not anymore, it isn't. Modern batteries, quite a lot of drain, especially with the diesel cars. Years ago, that would be fine. That would start your car, won't be a problem. Cold weather snap, again, won't be an issue, but we'll see the difference when we put a battery test on.
So looking at this, not too bad.
Not too bad, no. As a quick initial reading, you think, not too bad. It's
okay.
Slightly low, but not too bad.
So let's see with this battery tester. So this is the one I say from Topdon. We just had a look online, and these are going for, well under £200. In fact, about £170 on Amazon. We found it on eBay. We found it for about 120. So not very expensive for,
not at all.
What looks like a very professional battery tester. Let's just see how we work it. So my first thought here is, it's fairly obvious how to connect it up, but with battery testers like this, if I get these wrong way around...
It will tell you all the processing is done internally.
Will I get a spark?
You won't. Again, another good thing with these, it won't spark. So if you did have a faulty battery that was venting gas from an acid problem, not so much with the newer stuff, the older batteries. If you had a spark, potential to cause an explosion.
Yes.
Whereas you won't with this at all. So.
Right, let's stick it on then and see what happens, shall we? I'm guessing because it's going to work, I don't need to be thinking about positive and negative as in which one to connect up first. See how it runs through. So it runs through for the test. And here we go. So the first thing it's saying is, we can have a battery test, not a cranking test and everything else. We'll go for a battery test as such. Let's see if that's going to work. Let's press enter. And the type of battery is it. Now I've got a few options here, regular flooded, AGM, that's the sort of battery for stop-start systems.
It is, yeah. A lot of the modern cars.
Gel batteries, I guess are the
sealed one mainly inside the car, if they're in the cabin.
Yeah.
Your EFB, it's a version of the AGM, not exactly the same.
Yeah.
Generally fitted to the lower end, smaller cars with stop-start.
Remember we had a project car in the magazine. It was a Fiat Punto, and it wasn't a full AGM battery. It had a stop-start system which didn't work. And bizarrely, that's where this battery tester probably would have helped because we couldn't get the stop-start system working, and it would start. The battery seemed okay. The minute I put a new battery on, stop-start system.
Your voltmeter would have given an even better reading, I would have thought.
Yeah, that's right. Great, so we're going to go for a regular flooded on this one. We know it's, did we say just about 12.3 volts?
12.3,
yeah. So, now then, it's come up with a list of things here. CCA, cold cranking amps, is what I recognise. And I can see on the battery, cold cranking amps is 900.
900, it is.
Great, so let's run that through. I think that...
And it gives you the option there to change it.
So we know we can change it. We can move it up and down to increase or decrease the amount. So we're now saying, we've got 900 cold cranking amps is what it should be on this battery. So let's see if it's going to work. Press enter to run through. It's testing now.
That's all done internally, so there's no spark or anything.
There's nothing there. Yeah, I can see there's nothing, no change. And now it's asking me here, before charging or after charging. Now I know you've charged this battery up.
We have. So if you change it to after charging.
After charging. Press enter again, and straight away we've got a test result up. So that's not looking very good. It's saying despite 12.39 volts here, we're looking at a charge of 64%.
64%.
So 64% charged up. And then the worst thing is it's 18, this is 18% health. From the point of view of that, telling you that, you know for a fact that if you start your car in the morning on a cold day and you've got your lights on and your heaters on and everything else, then if it's a diesel, you've got your glow plugs, which you need warming up on the battery. That's before you crank the engine over. But we put a multimeter on and we've still got 12.3 volts, which is almost enough, or from what we think is almost enough.
So on a cold morning, your diesel car wouldn't start. That battery is totally shot, but anything below 75 state of health,
so I guess you've
really
also
need
got
to be changing it.
you've got plenty of customers coming in, especially towards the autumn time,
Yeah.
who are saying, well, car starts, everything's fine. I put my multimeter on and it's got enough, but you're telling us that's not good enough. And I guess you'll find out when winter weather comes.
We always on service use an identical machine.
Yep.
We check them every service. Anything below 75 state of health we recommend, because the first cold snap, we'll get a phone call and we can't start.
And it's gone, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So this is the Topdon BT600 battery tester that we've looked at today. If you want to know more about it, or you want to buy it, click on the links in the description of this video. But thanks for watching. It's opened my eyes up today for how battery testers can be so useful. Hope to see you on the next video.